Morning, Jonas.
Hey, how are you?
How's it going? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Long time no speak.
Yeah, I'm good. Are you feeling better from the
I am
tonsillitis?
a little bit, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty much back to normal now, but there comes a point where you just have to crack on. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
so,
no worries, but we can do mostly like email for the next couple of
oh, it's
times if you want to.
fine. Honestly, it's all good. It was just a little virus we picked out in Cyprus. Um,
Okay.
when you get on a plane and they use all the recycled air,
Um,
yeah, I'm sure it was something to do with that. But I'm much better now, and Kelly, my partner's got it, but I'm sure she'll be fine in a
Yeah, I
few.
just watched your ClickBank video the other day when you went to the headquarters.
Oh, nice. Cool. Did you get something out of that? Did
Yeah,
you?
that was a great video, and ClickBank looks like a really fun place to work at, actually. That was a nice headquarter.
Yeah, oh, gosh, yeah, it's so good there. I mean, the building is huge. When you get to the building, you don't realize just quite how big it is.
Yeah,
Because we drove past it in the taxi first when we arrived, and obviously saw the logo on the outside, and I was like, wow, that's a huge building. They
yeah.
do share it with a couple of other businesses, but a large part of it's theirs.
Yeah, it did look huge. It looks like you had fun playing golf as well.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. The courses out there are gorgeous, a lot better than what we have in the UK.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
Probably better weather as well, right? Not
yeah.
as cold and rainy.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing in the States. The air is so dry. Like
Yeah.
when it gets hot in the UK, it tends to be quite humid.
Yeah.
Over there, the air is just really clear. But yeah, we had a great time. Thank you. That's good. You still
Nice.
enjoy.
How was summer in UK this year? Was it like decent or?
Actually, pretty hot. Yeah, pretty hot this year, which is unlike us. So we'll take it.
Yeah. Same here. I mean, I'm in Sweden, so we
Yeah,
have fairly similar where it's like mostly just dark and cloudy and rainy,
yeah.
but it was pretty decent here as well. We had some days where it was like 27 to 30, and now it's getting really cold again. So I think on Friday it was like 13 and rain. So now it's becoming more typical Sweden weather, I guess.
Right.
I mean, we had a couple of good days, so that's all you can expect, really.
Yeah. No, that's cool. So and how's the business going generally?
So I tried it, as I said before, when I almost hopped on a couple of months ago, I wanted to try Facebook ads first with a friend. That
Yeah.
didn't really work out too well. Like he said that
Okay.
he was really good at it, but we spent around $20,000, ended up losing around 5,000. So it wasn't horrible. But at that point, I kind of felt as well because there was kind of this guy and his business partner that did most of the things. And I
Okay.
didn't want to just be the person who funded their testing while
No,
then
no,
getting
of
a cut
course.
3 ways because I wanted to learn something myself.
Yeah.
And I just kind of felt as well because I know that you said on one of the videos that you uploaded as well with Facebook that you can kind of get a bad ad account. And like if you have 5 ad accounts, like one could perform significantly better.
Yeah.
And that to me also kind of felt like this kind of what if I have like the best ad ever, but I have a bad ad account? I'll never know because in that case, Facebook might just be Facebook.
Yeah.
And I just felt like not too much like gambling. Whereas with like Newsbreak, for example, you have the actual campaign, you know where it's going to be shown,
That's
and there's
right.
no weird algorithmic thing, and you're not going to get banned. And to me, just native was just more appealing. It just seems more fun.
Got it.
And
Okay.
that's kind of how I thought. So I told him a couple of days ago that, okay, so I just bought this coaching for native ads and I just want to focus 100% on that instead. So I'm not going to do the Facebook ad stuff at all. And it's
Okay.
full focus on native now instead. So I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I mean, it's good to have that experience anyway. I mean, all traffic sources are algorithmic to a certain
Yeah.
extent.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But when somewhere like Facebook, it's so algorithmic, you're obviously completely reliant on that. And if things don't go well, then sometimes you can just struggle to find the right traffic,
Exactly.
as you've been potentially finding. I mean, what you probably have to do with that is use an agency account.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're using your own accounts or agency accounts, but
I was using something called Nitiro, so they do
oh
handle.
yeah, so you were then. I know
Yeah.
Nintendo. I know Fabio who owns that business. He's a good
Oh
friend.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been
Yeah,
talking to Fabian actually. Yeah. Okay, cool. But
yeah,
yeah, I mean, we had some days where it was good, and then other days it was just like, I mean, obviously, I know that Facebook obviously works really
yeah,
well. People are making millions, of course. It was
yeah.
just me personally. I just felt like when I listened to your video as well, you made one of native ads versus Facebook ads.
Got it. Okay.
Basically, everything you said about native ads was like, yeah, I like that better. I like that
Right.
better. It's like you can get creative. It's create super weird pictures where it's
Yeah.
like wonderful and pain and pleasure and that those kind of things. And it just sounded more fun to me. Like, creating those headlines and then you have a landing page, you send an offer,
Yeah.
and then you just kind of tweak that. And that just sounded more fun to me. So I think this is going to be a
Awesome.
really fun journey. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, definitely more flexible for sure.
Yeah.
and I suppose a bit more predictable in terms of what you can expect from the performance of an ad account, 100%.
Yeah. I
And
mean, I realize it's going to take a ton of testing as well. I don't expect
yeah,
to make a
definitely,
profit in
of
the next
course.
$50. I'll spend a couple of $1,000. I have a pretty decent ad budget
Well,
now.
that's good.
You spend $200 a day, $300 a day. That's completely fine. I'm not going to run out of money the
Excellent.
next week. So obviously, I wouldn't really want to do like $5,000 a day initially.
No, that's not necessary either. I
Yeah.
mean, no matter what level you're at, it's very rare that someone would spend more than $300 a day on a brand new campaign.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll do like 200 or
Yeah,
something. Maybe
yeah.
just set
Well,
up a couple different things.
yeah, we'll have a chat about that closer to the time. Obviously, it depends on the payout of the offer as well and how much data you
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
collect
yeah.
and how fast you want to go. But yeah,
Yeah.
that all sounds good. I'm glad you got a good budget prepared. That will definitely help.
Yeah, I do. I do definitely have a lot. So just before we start, I just have one quick question. Do you still
Yeah,
have Porsche Taycan, the
yeah,
electric?
I have that still. Yeah,
Is
that's
it
on my
sick?
drive right now.
It looks really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a beast, really. It's so fast.
Is that your daily driver, or do you usually use the other one, the
No,
RX, I
that's
think?
that's my daily driver. Yeah.
Nice. I have a Tesla Model Y, which I really
Oh,
like.
nice.
I just
Cool.
saw yours and I was like, damn, that looks really cool. Maybe when I become a native ass beast, I'll get a Porsche Taycan as well because it looks so sick.
Yeah, I hope you do. I hope you do. Have a chat to me before though. I mean, I had so many problems with that car though.
Oh,
Software,
really?
yeah, software. I mean, to be fair, because it's under warranty, obviously they sort it all out for me, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But when I bought that, I was one of the, well, no, I don't want to say one of the first because there were obviously models before that, but it was quite experimental at the time with
Yeah.
the technology. So they've ironed out a lot of the glitches since then. But yeah, it's always been going back in for updates. But like
All right.
I said, they sourced it all out, so I don't have to pay for it.
Okay. Can
Uh,
you get like
the
software
new model.
updates over the air, or do you have to like take it
No,
into?
no, they have you have to go in and have it reprogrammed at Porsche.
Ah, okay. That's a
Yeah,
big advantage with Tesla then, because I just get a notification on my phone. It just says software update available. I click
yeah,
OK, and then within an hour it's updated, and I get these new features and stuff. So that's pretty cool with the Tesla, I guess.
exactly. I mean, Tesla are definitely the best out there when it comes to electric cars, I think.
Yeah, they are good. Have you? So you've driven like a Model Y as well?
I've never driven a Tesla actually. No,
Okay, cool.
no. I knew I wanted a Porsche,
Yeah,
but
yeah, they're cool.
there are incentives to do the electric route for the UK businesses
Yeah,
because we get a discount on the tax, obviously, with that. So that's kind of
that's
why I did
perfect
it.
then.
That I
Yeah.
did look at Aston Martin as well.
Okay.
But that was gonna cost a fortune through the business. There was like no point doing it. But then with
Yeah.
getting an electric car, you can offset the whole value of the car against the company's profits.
Ah, nice.
So my company owns the car. I mean, it's my company, so
Well, that was just a smart business write-off then, basically, and you get a
yeah,
sale
pretty
as
pretty
well. So
much. That was the way to do the supercar if I was going to do the supercar, and that partly influenced my decision in choosing that.
perfect then.
But yeah, no complaints about the car. I mean, it drives amazingly. I love using it, and
Yeah.
it'll be going back next year actually because I've had it 4 years now. Um,
Oh, okay, cool. Are you
so
getting a new Porsche? What are you getting after this?
I'm not sure, because I'm actually I don't think I spoke to you about this before, but me and my partner, well, we're getting married next month, so
Oh, awesome.
yeah, thank you. It'd be my wife. We're moving out to Cyprus, so we
Oh,
get
really?
yeah,
Is
yeah.
it
So
tax-free then?
pardon.
Is it going to be tax-free for your income,
Not quite tax free, but it's certainly better than what we pay here.
which is like 50%, I guess, like
And higher,
even.
more so. Yeah, it's
Damn,
higher.
yeah, I think I'm at like 55%, and I don't
It's
even earn
about
that.
that.
Like as soon as you have a business, like it doesn't matter if you earn 10,000 a year or like 100,000, it's pretty much 50% regardless.
Is that what it is, really? Right. Okay. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's crazy. So, yeah, we'll need to get settled with that, and then I'll have a think about a car later down the line.
All right. Well, that's going to be awesome. So you don't have to be in the gloomy,
Yeah,
dark, gray.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
exactly. I think we could both benefit from the warmer climate, so we're definitely looking forward to that.
Nice.
Mm.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, so keeping our UK home, and then we're just gonna, because obviously we've got loads of friends and family here, so we're just gonna be splitting our time between the two places, really. That's the
All
plan.
right. So I guess like 182 days in Cyprus then so you can get the lower taxes and then just go back to the UK
Yeah,
and not pay. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what I want to do as well eventually to move to Spain or Portugal
I
to
think it
just
makes
get
a
the
lot
warmer
of sense,
weather. Yeah,
especially at our sort of age where we're kind of building things up.
yeah.
Um, how old are you again?
I'm 35.
Oh yeah, that's exactly the same as me.
All right.
Yeah, but you think about the compounding effect of saving that amount of money over 5 or 10 years.
Yeah,
It's huge. It's
yeah,
huge.
yeah. Do you
So
know what the tax rate is in Cyprus? Is it like 10, 20%?
Yeah, I do. So the corporate tax, and by the way, if you're ever exploring anything like that, I'm always happy to chat about it. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've got friends in Dubai as well that have got
Yeah,
really
me too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Dubai for me, although I had a really nice time when I visited, it's just not really me. I kind of need the nature and I like being near the sea.
yeah,
I like the mountains. That's kind of more me. But I've got friends that love Dubai. But yeah, Cyprus, 12.5% corporation tax.
yeah. So that means you're going to like triple your income or something just by moving to.
Probably more so
Yeah,
when you
that's
think
going to be
about it,
sick
because
then.
there's no tax on cryptocurrencies or stocks or shares.
Nice.
So you obviously the compounding effect, because I've got quite large blockchain investments. So the compounding effect of that over 10, 20 years is huge. So you 12.5% corporation tax. The personal tax is, well, it's capped at 4,000 euros. So
Oh,
basically, you could, if you took 500,000 a year out of your company, that it would be less than 1%. So it's pretty similar to Dubai. I mean, Dubai is 9% corporation tax now, so
yeah.
there's not a huge difference really. Um,
I mean, it's basically tax free then, like compared to the UK.
yeah,
It's like
well, certainly
very
compare, yeah, certainly can compared to the UK. That's for sure. You can actually optimize the corporation tax down to 2.5% if you've got a software business. So if you've got a software product,
all
um,
right.
you can structure it down to that, which is obviously almost tax free.
Yeah. I
So
mean, couldn't you basically do that then, like revenue tactics? You're selling this course and stuff. Couldn't you
yeah,
basically say that is software?
no, I've spoken to them about this, and then to be
Really?
honest, there's some entrepreneurs that just take the risk and just put it through as that, but I don't
Oh, okay.
really
I
want to
totally
take
now
the
get
risk.
it.
But yeah, if you sold, like ConvertTree or
Yeah,
ClickFunnels,
yeah,
if
yeah.
you had a product like that, obviously that would be a software product.
Well, it's still going to get a lot better and you'll get nicer weather. So, I mean, it's win-win.
Yeah, it's definitely win-win. So
Yeah.
it's just
Awesome.
it's just leaving friends and family behind. That was the difficult thing. It took me about I should have done it years ago. I should have done
Yeah.
it in my early 30s, but I think I was just too tied to this country. And
Yeah. I'm guessing you're going to have a lot of friends who will happily come and visit you guys in
right,
Cyprus.
okay, there you go. So exactly, yeah,
I'm
definitely.
sure you're going to see your friends a lot more now that you live in
I think you're
Cyprus.
probably right.
Come and have some drinks and just chill with you. Yeah,
Yeah, freezing cold weather in the UK or
exactly.
December in
Everyone's going to be
Cyprus in
like,
the
"Hey, it's
warm.
been a while. We should catch up. I'll
Yeah,
come over."
exactly,
'Cause
exactly.
the flight is only like 2 hours or something, isn't it? Or even less.
From us, it's about four, but
Okay.
quite cheap. So in the off peak times, it's only about £50,
No,
70
that's
pounds.
nothing.
So I know it really isn't. And the golf's really good out there as well because I'm a golfer, so
Yeah,
that's great too. Because
I think love it there. When was it that you were moving?
well, we'll be going over probably December.
Uh,
We start in January because we have to be there for a full 60 days so that we can apply for the residency there.
okay.
We'll be moving stuff over from December. So yeah, about then.
Well, you have an exciting year then. So you're getting married next month, and then you move
Oh
to
yeah,
Cyprus.
it is exciting, but
Damn.
it's so much planning, honestly. Like, are you married?
No, I'm not, but I've been
Okay.
together with my girlfriend for 11 years now. So,
Oh wow, longer than me then. That's congrats.
okay.
That's really cool. But yeah, if you ever do, I mean, there's so many moving parts to it. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I bet.
I never appreciated how many small things make up this bigger picture on the day. Even the bigger moving parts, they're full of hundreds of smaller moving parts. So it's
Is it going to be a
a
big
bit like a
wedding?
media buying campaign.
Yeah, I bet. Is it going to be a big wedding?
Yeah, I mean we've hired a big venue. We've got I think 54 people coming.
All
So
right.
it's kind of like a medium number, but the venue's really cool. We're really excited about getting married there.
Is
Um,
it in the UK or are you going to like
no,
Cyprus?
no, we're going to Italy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in Verona in Italy. So that
All
should
right.
be cool. Yeah, it's a big country villa basically.
Nice. So lots of pasta and pizza then.
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. The food should be really
Nice.
good there. So yeah,
Nice.
thanks for asking there.
All right. Well, that sounds exciting. So definitely just let me know then when like the exact date so that I don't schedule a call anytime
Oh,
near.
don't worry. I'll block it out anyway in my
Yeah.
calendar. So yeah, I normally I'm pretty flexible with calls as well. And like normally, if you can't see anything that works, you just let me know, and I'll always fit you in.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. But if not, I'll just send you some emails instead.
Yeah,
Because I'm guessing that once I get up and running, I'll have some small questions. But also, as I said, I did create that custom GPT. So I basically have my own Tom Bell now inside of
that's
my
pretty
chat
cool.
GPT. Yes, I can
Love it.
actually ask because I'll just ask like, hey, what did Tom say about the pain and pleasure and hidden benefits and stuff?
Yeah.
He's just going to list out like from the actual course itself. Like, okay, so Tom said, do this, you need this hidden benefit, you do this and this. It's just pretty cool, actually.
That is really cool. I wish everyone did that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just took
Right.
the transcripts actually from all the videos
Yeah,
and just put it in there along. And that's probably one thing that I'll do as well from our calls. So
yeah,
when I get the recording back, I'll probably, because I'm going to be asking questions, you're going to be telling me things. So then I'll put that in as well. And then I can just ask, hey, what did Tom say on our first call about Newsbreak and this and this? And then
yeah.
it'll just whoop, get it out. So that's, yeah, that's nice.
Smart, smart. I've had one guy do that before, but everyone should be doing it.
Yeah, I think so too, because it's so much easier than going back to each video. Like, where
It
did Tom
is.
do this? Was it in this video or this one? I'll just ask and I'll get the
Yeah,
answer right away.
exactly. I mean, I'm creating an AI. Well, I have been for a while creating an AI version of myself to help with some of my YouTube content and emails and things like that.
Nice.
So it just massively saves time because it is me.
Yeah.
It's just able to think a lot quicker than I can. That's the difference.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's perfect for coming up with images too, because I'm just going to tell AI now, okay, so I need to promote a
Yeah,
uh, joint issue product thing. Can you come up with a wild angle for this using the pain and pleasure angle or the weird and wonderful?
yeah,
And it's just be, okay, so Tom would do it like this, and then it's going to list things that it comes up with like epic headlines. Obviously, you have to
yeah.
test it, of course, but yeah, it looks really cool actually. So I've been playing around with that a bit,
That's
creating
really
images and
good.
stuff.
That's really
So
good.
yeah,
And I'll always give you more information in the calls as well. I always try and over deliver on that because I'm
yeah.
aware people obviously watch them back and try and
Yeah. That's
well,
awesome.
I can tell you
So
stuff.
your students and yourself, are you guys
Yes,
most crushing it with Newsbreak now, or what are you
I
using?
would say so. Yeah, I mean, we can have a look at a few traffic sources. Obviously, that would be good.
Yeah, we can start
But
with Newsbreak.
yeah, I think so. I'll be able to get you some ad credit there as well.
I actually got that already from the guy that I worked with previously.
Oh, cool.
So I
Okay,
actually already have $1,062 sitting in there right now. I actually managed to get 2,000 because we were partners with like Digistore or something.
got it.
So he used $960 or something. But yeah, I got $1,062 ready to roll in the account. So
Cool.
already done. The account is set up and ready to roll. So
That's great. That's really, really
yeah.
good. All we
Yeah.
have to do is just set something up to bypass the conversion event. That's all because we're going to use an external tracker. Have you got a volume account?
Yeah, I purchased everything yesterday. So I purchased
Oh,
convert,
you're
I
literally all
purchased
ready to go. Okay,
yeah, purchased
amazing.
aspects and purchased volume. So I have everything ready to go now.
Amazing. Okay, cool. That's really good. So we're going to be able to move really quickly with this then. So
Yeah,
what I'm going to do today, just give you an overview with some of the offers, what's
yeah,
trending, some of the offers that I'd recommend you to have a look at as well.
yeah,
And I'm going to get you to kind of do a little bit extra this week as well, just because I want you to look at a few different markets. And I'd love it if you could come back to next call with
yeah,
a load of different creatives and a few different niches. Because what I like to do first is just give you that feedback with the
yeah,
creatives.
yeah. No, I think
And
that's
then
pretty
obviously you can give that feedback to the AI and it's going to learn
Yeah,
for
no, but that's like the most fun part to actually like talk to GPT and be like create an image about this, and then you see something like, can you make
yeah.
this X-ray, or you do like a vector image, you do a split screen. It's really fun to do. I can actually get addicted to that and sit for like 2 hours and just ask it to create more images. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll happily do that for sure.
Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, cool. I'll go through some of the landing page templates with you as well. I'll just explain why they're set out the way they are.
Yeah.
I've got various ones, but they're all native ad specific. So you don't really need to change anything there. Or you
Yeah,
need
I saw it in the course where it's like most of them seem to be like one picture where you have a play button and then it's
a
like,
lot
oh,
of them
you
are
got the
around
next.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've got some advertorial stuff as well. If you do something that's non-VSL, that can be quite a
yeah,
useful template.
yeah.
Obviously, you're
Just a
always stuck.
super quick question before you start, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Do you prefer CPA or rev share, or is it like both can work, assuming it's got like an epic upsell funnel and the refund rate is pretty low? I guess you can make more with that, or do you mostly go for CPA so that you know that you don't need to calculate refunds? Or like, what's your thought process there?
Yeah, it's a really good question. Normally, I like to start with rev share just to see what I can actually achieve in terms of an average cost per sale. Because that's what you're looking for. You're just
Yeah.
looking for the average cost per sale and then have a look at your refund rate. And then what I try and do is negotiate a a CPA based on whatever I'm achieving. So
Right.
I'll just try and negotiate that CPA maybe a bit higher than where I'm at currently. But I would probably be more likely to do rev share and then look for a commission bump and then look for CPA after that. That would
Okay.
probably normally be the way I would go. Um,
Yeah.
and it's funny because ClickBank never used to do CPA, but pretty much all the offers are available as CPA now.
I saw we the one that we
Yeah.
promoted in Newsbreak now, I think was called Prime Biome or something, and it was
Oh
like
yeah.
$140 CPA, which
Yeah.
is like it's
Which is
insane.
pretty good. It's
Yeah,
pretty good, but you might find if you do rev share, you can actually get like 160, 170,
yeah,
180.
yeah. But it's nice to not have to worry about refunds. But I guess in
It
the
is. Oh, it definitely is. But I think
yeah,
you need to know your baseline first. You
yeah,
need to
yeah,
know
yeah,
what you're actually able to get because you might find you could be selling yourself out short if you
yeah,
just go
definitely.
CPA straight away, which is what I think a lot of affiliates do because they think, oh, great, I don't have refunds. But then they could have actually earned more money if they're doing rev share because
Yeah.
your refunds are only going to be for physical offers like that where somebody's actually got to send the product back in order to get refunded. You're probably going to be looking at 5%, really,
Oh,
2
okay.
to 5%. So
Okay.
refunds aren't really, although they're going to be there,
Yeah.
they're not going to be a point of concern. The point of concern would be something like a make money online product
Yeah, and
or
that's kind of where I came from because I'm used to seeing
50 to 60%.
absurd refund rates
And I
where
get it in
okay,
that context, and I
yeah,
understand it in that context.
yeah,
So
because
maybe with that, it could be more of an issue.
I think CPA on make money online products, yeah, definitely. Because I've had business partners in the past where he actually managed to sell. He got a ClickBank diamond, like he sold for I think like
Nice.
$18 million in 3 or 4 months. But keep
Wow.
in
What
that was
was
a
the
make money
product? What was
online.
the product?
It was called Wi-Fi Profits.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So
Cool.
keep in mind, you already know like VSL that crushes it on ClickBank. The refund rate was like anywhere from 18 to 25%. Some people had like
That's quite
30%.
low actually for make money product. I reckon John Crestani's course is 50%.
Oh, that's super affiliate system or something, right?
Yeah.
Or this one, yeah. Yeah, but this one, I think someone also said that then because ClickBank got upset because there was a lot of chargebacks as well.
Mm,
So apparently they started basically auto refunding people. So as soon as they submitted like a ticket or it was a refund,
right.
so someone said that it got up to like 40, 50%.
Right.
And in that case, I would have rather had, but yeah, the upsells converted insanely well. So I think the average commission was like $150 or so.
Mm,
And what these guys are doing as well, since they have a lot of media buyer friends who are promoting it, so everyone got like 85 to 90% commissions on everything in the funnel. So like people were banking, but that was the problem as well. Like the refunds got so high. So when you were doing media buying, you could have like a profitable campaign, but if it was
yeah.
like 20, 30% ROI and refunds got crazy one day, like you could end up losing a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, in health and survival for like digital products and ClickBank, is it like 5 to 10% average refund or what are you seeing?
Yeah, I was literally just thinking about that. I was going to say, oh, well, for this market, it's a bit different. So
Yeah.
I would say in the energy market, because obviously the survivor market you could split into different micro
Yeah,
sections.
yeah,
I
yeah,
would say for the energy market, you're probably looking up to about 15%. But
okay,
for some of the survival products, it's actually fairly low. So
yeah,
the air fountain offer, or water freedom system, or aqua tower, which is the most recent version of that kind of product, I only was about 2% for that one. So
wow, okay,
the digital offers can be quite low. You'd think automatically they'd be higher just because it's so easy for someone to get a refund. But I
yeah,
think it really depends on, I think it's more market dependent
yeah,
than offer dependent, if that makes sense, offer type dependent.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Make money online, whether it was digital or physical, like it's always going to be high. Uh,
yeah, and the
because the
VSLs are
promises
always
are high. Depends
ridiculous.
how aggressive are the promises. I suppose that's a good way of
Very,
giving.
yeah, like it's basically okay. So I think it was like they were using Wi-Fi props. So all you needed was Wi-Fi, and then there was like screenshots of like $9,000, and then like, oh, hey, it's my cousin Roy, who's 74 years old, who's using his really old phone. He tapped into this, and within 3 days, he made $800. And it's like the actual product itself was more like you could kind of clone a page and edit it yourself. So it was a pretty cool product like that, but it had nothing to do with the promises basically. It's like it was
Right.
very hypey, and that was obviously the reason for. But then again, like they crushed it because they got a buyers list of
Yeah, okay.
like I think like 90,000 people on their buyers list, and that's people that purchased a $67 product. Like these buyers were insanely good, and
Yeah.
I know for a fact that they made millions of dollars from the buyers list just promoting other
Mm.
affiliate products in
Mm.
like a couple months.
Yeah, not surprised. That's crazy,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So for them, worth it. But as an affiliate, like yeah, in that case, I would probably prefer CPA. But like you said, now if it's 2 to 5 to maybe 15%,
Yeah. I
rev share,
wouldn't.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Totally understand, especially if you're coming to it from that market. But yeah, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
rev share, find out what we can achieve. Let's get the payout bump as aggressive as we can, and
Yeah.
then we'll switch over to CPA and try and negotiate something there. So you've got
Yeah.
two additional ways to make a negotiation then, if you think about it. You've
Yeah.
got the pay bump and then the switch over to CPA, which give you some leverage as well. So
Yeah.
that's the way I
Yeah.
would do it. Okay.
Nice.
Cool. All right. So I'm just going to quickly go through. Well, first of all, when you did Facebook ads, was it make money online you were doing on there, or were you doing?
Some of them
Oh,
were, but we also tried like sweepstakes where it was like you
got it.
can win a $1,000 gift card and things like that. But yeah, we did try make money online. We also tried a little bit of TikTok ads, which was
Okay.
kind of break even-ish. But as I said, like it wasn't really anything for me. So I don't want to do make money online,
No.
obviously. So I'll stick to other things.
Cool. All right. So I'm going to give you a brief overview just with some of the offers on here and what to avoid and what I think you should look at and what works particularly well on native, really.
Sure, sure.
So we haven't really had much success with weight loss on native, just generally this year, whether it's Newsbreak or Rev content. Also, I think this has had its day. So
Yeah,
it's been around for the best part of 6 or 7 months now, and you tend to find this with weight loss. They go through cycles. So
yeah.
the product comes in. If there is a time to promote it, it's in that first few weeks, that first month of that product coming to marketplace. Sometimes you'll be able to get hold of some of these before they go to marketplace as well. And also, there's several private offers that aren't on this marketplace as well that I can get you access to.
Okay.
So that was something that became apparent, the recent ClickBank trip that I've had is
Yeah.
how many private offers are actually out there where they don't want affiliates promoting them. They don't want all affiliates promoting them. They only want certain affiliates promoting them. And you won't find them in the spy tools or anywhere like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you saw the Genius Wave product. Did you?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. There's several variants of that that aren't on the marketplace.
Nice. Yeah, it
Um,
was kind of the same for my business partners as well. They would just launch and they would have like 5 affiliates and they would then run
yeah,
Facebook ads and stuff and everyone would make like $100,000 a day or like some stupid amount of money. So yeah.
there you go. Yeah, yeah, that's good. You got some good business partners though. If
Yeah, I do. I mean, he was really good at making BSLs and stuff,
yeah,
and like doing media buying and stuff as well. So yeah, definitely. But for me personally, I just feel like I've done make money online now since 2004.
yeah.
I think I want to try other niches.
Wow, that's for
So
2004, did you say?
2014, yeah.
Oh,
So I've
yeah,
been
that's
doing it
still a long
for
time. Yeah.
11 years or so, and that's all I've been doing. I've been doing like 1,000 literally reviews of make money online products, and it's
Yeah,
just I'm over that niche now. I'm happy to do something else to try
that's
like
cool.
solar or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Loads of stuff you can do on
Yeah,
here. As long as
yeah,
it's broad appeal, you can do
yeah.
anything really. Okay, so yeah, I'd probably avoid this, but if you did look, I think New Year would be the time to do that. Okay.
Okay.
The prostate market's an amazing one on ClickBank generally. I mean, there's lots of offers on ClickBank, there's lots of offers on other networks as well, like Buy Goods, Max Bounty. I mean, most of the stuff that's on ClickBank, you'll probably be able to find it on Buy Goods Digistore these days anyway.
Yeah,
In the past, obviously, networks are very exclusive of what they had, whereas now they all just tend to share the offers between them. So Prostadine, Prostavive, these are probably the top two ClickBank offers at the moment for that. So we could potentially have a look at that.
yeah.
I think I talked earlier about you going away and doing some creative, some different markets. I think this would be a really good one to do.
Okay.
We're gonna have a
Yeah,
look. Yeah, we're gonna have a look in the spy tool in a moment together, just to look at some ideas and talk about some angles and that side of things. But have a
sure.
look at prostate. Have a look at something in the survival market. Okay,
Yeah,
so it could be energy, or I don't mind what you choose. You can have a look at an energy product or a water purification product. They do really well, like Aqua Tower. Um,
nice. Okay.
so something like that would be good. And then I'd have a look at a third market where you could just do another alternative health market. So it could be tinnitus or something like that.
Yeah.
Have a look at that. That's really good too. Anything that targets the older demographic is always
Okay.
going to be good on native, just because it's the older demographic that are consuming that kind of content. It's not 20-year-old girls and guys. It's
Yeah. Okay.
60-year-old dudes. Okay.
Yeah.
You just have to think about what problems the 60-year-old dudes have.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the
Okay.
thing here, okay? I'd avoid any products that just see if I can find an example of one here. But any offers where the value is in the rebill, okay? So
Yeah.
if the front end sales too low, that's not really going to work too well for you with paid traffic arbitrage like this because it's going to be forever before you see a profit. So
Would you say like $100 minimum-ish payout would be ideal?
I'd say if someone's got to get the credit card out, because obviously lead generation works great as well, and they pay out, considerably lower, but someone doesn't have to get the card out. I would say if someone's got to get the credit card out and buy something, realistically, I don't think I'd be that comfortable promoting something under $40. So
Okay.
this kind of thing is fine. Like $50, $60. And you'll find for the survival market, a lot of it is around that amount anyway.
Okay, but you would like your commission to be like ideally around $40 at least.
As a minimum, is that I don't think you'll find too many offers that are below that anyway. So I
Yeah,
think
it seems
it's
like most
fine.
are more.
But yeah, the people that say, oh, it has to be like 100, $120 plus, yeah, okay, with those, yes, you've got a bit more margin for error, agreed. But the slightly lower payout stuff can convert amazingly well.
Okay.
And on a traffic source like Newsbreak, I've actually had more success with some of those slightly low payout offers than I have some of the high payout help stuff,
Okay.
for
Yeah, I mean,
sure.
I guess you could stack up like if you're selling hundreds of copies a day basically for something that pays you
Yeah.
$40, it still adds up to
Oh, it
thousands.
does easily, easily. I've done 6 to 8K a day on ClickBank with survival offers. That was sort of where I got it up to. There will be people out there who've done more than that as well.
Yeah. But that's still pretty
But
decent though. If you got like a 30, 40, 50% ROI, that's incredible.
exactly, yeah, it's pretty good. You can easily do a few hundred sales a day with some of these.
Damn.
Definitely, definitely.
Would you say like an ROI of 20, 30%, is that doable? Or like should you expect it to be like 10, 15, 20%?
I mean, ideally, we like it higher than that if possible.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd say if you're going to 10K a day, it's going to be really difficult to probably scale that past 30%.
Yeah. That's still sick though. Like if I can make $3,000 a day, I can get my Porsche in like 2 years.
Yeah, and I hope you do. I hope you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But would you like you've seen those numbers as well, I guess, like $10,000 a day revenue, $3,000 a day profit, like from
Yeah.
a lot of offers, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it can be higher than that, though. I mean,
Yeah.
people like me to give them numbers, but of course, it's going to vary campaign to
Yeah,
campaign
yeah, I know.
day. But 50% is a great marker point, I would say. Between 50 and 100%, if you're
Yeah.
spending a few $1,000s a day, is more than achievable.
That would be sick. Yeah, I want to get to ClickBank Platinum for sure. That would be cool. Probably not
Yeah,
this,
that's the
maybe, but
first target, isn't it?
yeah, yeah, that would be super cool.
Yeah, definitely possible. And you only need, if you think about it, you only need about $800. So it's like $700 or $800 a
Yeah.
day.
The
It's
offer that you have on your page now, by the way, that's actually the one that we promoted with TikTok ads, the bottom one, Fast Wealth.
Oh, is it? Right, okay.
Yeah, we got a CPA of $70 on that one. It actually did really well. It's a good offer. He's doing like domain nesting where he's selling domains or something. So that
Right.
converted really well with my email list as well. I thought it was funny that you had it up on your screen.
Yeah, yeah. So does your friend own this product as well, or you just do
It's like a
it?
friend of a friend. His name is Avi. And yeah, he finds domains and gives to people, and then you can basically resell them. I don't really know what it was.
Oh, okay, got it.
It converted well, and that was also very hypey. So the VSL basically says, "Watch this video, and I'm going to give you $200." So
Oh,
obviously, people are going to watch it, and then what they're actually getting is a domain valued at $200 or something.
yeah,
So it was a good hook for sure.
got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd probably stay away from some of
Yeah,
the.
and I don't want to do it.
No,
No
I'm
make
just
money
saying, I
online.
mean, it's fine. I'm sure it's a good product, but I'm just saying for native, you probably just want to stick with more of the home DIY
Yes,
health
please.
Bible. That's really all you need because I mean that really summarizes pretty much everything anyway. Do you think
Yeah,
about it?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let's stick to that.
So, and I found the things that focus on that particularly older segment of the older demographic tend to work really well as well. So that like this kind of thing, like some of the ED offers can be good if you can get them approved.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it looks like they've got a new. I haven't tried this one yet, but some kind of new tinnitus offer. This is doing quite well. I've
Okay.
got a few guys that have done that on Newsbreak and done well, so we could potentially have a look at one of those.
Nice.
But yeah, just choose three markets for me. I don't really mind what they are too much. Um,
Okay.
health, home, DIY, survival, a mixture of those, and bring me a load of creators back to the next call. Okay,
So
and
it
what
doesn't really matter too much what
not
offer
really,
you get now then.
not really. Just choose the top gravity ones from ClickBank. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, like the joint pain stuff works well as well. You've got lots of options here for that. Uh,
Yeah.
This looks like a new manifestation offer.
That's actually from a guy that I know as well. His name is Ben Palmer.
This
He
one.
had another offer called Mini Mobile ATM, which did like $100,000 a day for quite some time.
Wow, that's
So
impressive.
he knows what he's doing as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I mean, if you've got any contacts already, leverage them.
Yeah.
Um, this one's a really good offer in the survival market. Okay.
Okay.
So I know Gabriel, who owns this. He owns quite a few different ones on ClickBank. So they are definitely, if I go to the view affiliate page here, I don't know if you've seen these, but these are definitely the top ones out there at the moment. Okay, because they own these as well. These are some energy products that are doing quite well with some of my students at the moment too.
Nice.
Ultimate off-grid generator, that's doing well. Yeah, I haven't tried some of these other ones, but you probably remember Water Freedom System. That used to be quite a big offer on ClickBank.
No, because as I said, I've basically been 100% focused on the make money online. So I
Oh,
don't
right.
really
Okay.
have
Well,
much experience with anything else, to be honest.
got it. Okay. Well, that used to
Seen
be a
two of
monster
them.
converter, this one.
Okay.
So essentially, and you see this a lot with this kind of market, this is basically the same offer. The deliverables the same. Obviously,
Okay.
it's got new branding, it's a brand new VSL, and
Yeah.
then obviously a load of new customers come in.
Nice.
So, I mean, you could look at some of the older ones as well. You know, when you're looking at some of these power offers, it's not wrong to go back and look at Easy Power Plan and look at the VSL for that. I mean, there's nothing to stop you feeding your VSL into AI and having it create some landing page copy for you. Because,
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do as well. So I'll take a look at some templates that you send basically, and then I'll
yeah,
ask. I actually did that as well with the ad that we set up on Newsbreak. I asked Tom, my version of AI Tom, I asked him like, how would you improve this? Like, what's good and what's bad? Then it kind of
yeah.
said like, okay, so Tom would like this, but Tom would not like this because
And
there's
that's
no
interesting.
action.
I'd love to see. You have to show it to me next time. When it's got a
Yeah,
bit more data, we'll feed it some of the information. And
yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'll definitely. It's just a custom GPT. I can send it over to you as well if you want to play around a bit. But it's really cool. You might
yeah.
get freaked out over talking to yourself basically there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing that already with ChatGPT Pro, but the updated memory option is awesome.
Okay, I get GPT Plus. I haven't tried Pro, but is that one even better? Like, is there a
Um,
significant difference?
I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to look into it.
Because it's like $200 a
I mean,
month,
it's
right?
more than good enough for what I'm doing. Like,
Yeah,
it's helping loads with planning some of my YouTube content.
yeah, I
Um,
bet.
like when I did my ClickBank trip recently, we use that to help plan out, the structure of the documentary and all sorts of different things. Yeah,
Yeah.
so many different use cases. It's really cool.
AI is insane. Like, I'm constantly like every time I ask that question, I'm like, wow, that is insane.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I've got a friend that's got a male dating offer, and he created the whole thing with AI, created the landing page with AI. It took him about a day, and then he's just running it on Facebook ads. It's a private offer in ClickBank, so you can't see it. And he's doing like $1,000 a day just off that. And
Yeah. I
it's just
mean, yeah,
amazing
it's
how
insane.
fast you can move now and how easy it is to create a business as well.
Yeah, it really is. Do you use ChatGPT to create your images now for native as well, or do you?
Sometimes, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's great. What we'll do now, we'll move on. I think you've got some ideas here already in terms of
Yeah, so
what to look at.
just to summarize, I'll create creatives and
Yeah.
stuff for what was it, three different niches like
Please.
survival,
Yeah,
solar,
something in
health.
survival, and then a couple of markets in health, perhaps. So you could have
Okay.
a look at
I'll just
prostate,
create a
tinnitus.
shit ton of images and
Yeah,
headlines.
please.
And
Yeah.
then,
Or I mean,
yeah,
you could have a look at weight loss as well. But
yeah,
what I want you to do with your pictures is work backwards from the promise of the VSL. What's the main hook of the VSL? Like Nagano Tonic, we talk about this Japanese water hack. So I always say to people, if you're listening AI, this is a really good summary for Jonas, okay? Okay, so your picture basically wants to be a visual representation of the hook. Okay, so in the case of the Nagano tonic, the Japanese water hack, you could have something strange liquid being poured into a glass, maybe being stirred at the same time. You could have some kind of liquid boiling in the pan, maybe some fruit boiling in the pan and something being poured in. Perhaps it's a drink or a powder. But I want you to go deeper than all of this with thinking about the psychological implications when it comes to what you're showing as well. Because think about if you've got something boiling in the pan, you've got something active happening, haven't you? You've got an active process that somebody's observing. But those active processes naturally produce outcomes. They produce outcomes. So somebody's actually buying into that idea. They're not buying into the product yet, but they're buying into your system, your recipe for success. That's the same whether it's a three step simple make money blueprint or it's a native ad where you've got a strange looking powder being stirred into a drink. you've still got an active process, a template for success. This is what I mean. And that's the first step. You get someone committed to that. And then later down the line, when the VSL comes along, the product just becomes a way to satisfy that.
Yeah. So a really cool thing
You're getting
doing,
that commitment from them through the ad, which is why
yes.
that stuff converts so well.
Yeah, that sounds sick. So what you could do is basically get the transcript from the VSL and
Yeah.
then what you said, come up with like a great angle based off of this VSL
Yeah.
and image. Like, yeah, okay, that could be really fun actually to do as well. So I'll get some transcripts then from the top VSLs
Yeah.
and then connect them basically.
You
Yeah.
definitely do that. Yeah. I mean, if you want to simplify things as well, very often the hook is just in the headline on the VSL.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So if I was doing, obviously we talked about the Nagano tonic. There was a weight loss offer that was out years ago called Alpaline, and it was all about this Himalayan ice hack. So
Okay.
we were just using loads of ice drinks with food coloring, and
Ah, okay, nice. Okay.
yeah, so that could be a really good way to go as well. Like I say, you just have to get creative with these things.
Yeah.
It could be ice cubes coming out of the freezer being tipped into a pan.
Yeah,
It,
yeah, I saw that example as well. It was like someone using a purple banana in the frying pan, and then you said like if you want
right.
now you see that on Amstrad, you can try a different color, a different fruit, and just try and keep it weird and wonderful, and
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, the Mytilin offer or Mytilin, however it's pronounced, that's all about this purple peel exploit.
yeah,
So maybe onions that have been sliced up inside some kind of glass jar. That,
yeah,
that could be a great way to go. But I want you to think deeper as well. I'm inside Anstrex here, okay? So I'm just gonna do a filter. If you've got a competitive intelligence tool, it's a good starting point. It won't show you absolutely everything because there's ways to block ads from here.
okay,
You don't want to see news breaks ads, obviously, and things like that. But just to get a feel for what's going on. Now, something like this, I think this is a really good picture. Okay. I'll
yeah,
explain why I think it's a good picture as well. So first of all, you got really good clarity. It's really clear. And also you got some contrast between the spoon and the background here. I like the fact you've got the cup. I've got one. Here we go. Everyone's got them. They're
yeah,
tangible. They're
yeah,
relatable. So
yeah,
you're getting that human to human connection through the ad. Someone's able to resonate with what they're seeing. You've got obviously the tea in here, and then you've got most importantly the spoon here. So spoon, again, very tangible. People can relate to them. Everyone's got them. Everyone's got them in the kitchen. People associate them with doing things as well, and maybe um, process orientated actions. So, whether it's taking something on the spoon or tipping it into something inside the kitchen, but you've also got the medicinal angle as well with that, because if you take what's on the spoon, subconsciously you believe you're going to get better. The medicine on the spoon analogy, right? So you've got all of those psychological implications with that. You've got the relatability, it's tangible. You've got the medicinal element with taking what's on the spoon, making you better. And then I also like this sort of jellified substance that's on the top here. Think about what people, I mean, it's got a bit of color to it as well, which I like, and it stands out against the brown here. But think about what people associate with jellies. Okay, so a lot of vitamins these days are in jellified format. So I would argue there's actually a lot of health implications that are tied in to this picture here. And there's a lot of solution orientated expectations that are created for a picture like this as well. You're led to believe you don't need to think about it, you can just see that. Um, if you take what's on the spoon, it makes you better. Okay. So the jelly things can work really well, and we've seen that for years in ads. We've seen it on Facebook ads, we've seen it on native ads, seen it everywhere. Jelly sliced up. People associate the jelly with a quick fix and quick success. So we
all
can
right.
we can leverage that idea in our ad here. So I know I threw a lot out there, but that's what's going on with a picture like this. The
Nice.
relatability and the solution orientated idea that's been presented. Make sense?
Yeah, and I guess it's kind of like show stopping as well because people don't know
It
what
is.
that they're actually
It,
putting into the
it,
cup
it,
and what is that?
it
Yeah,
is. It is. But it's all about creating solution orientated pictures. That's really the key.
yeah,
I'm not so much a fan of showing general things like this here. I mean, this kind of thing will convert, but all you've really done is shown information.
yeah,
It's here. I've shown a recipe for success. I'm
yeah.
getting my user into solution orientated thinking because I've shown some kind of system. I've showed some kind of solution that's going to produce an outcome later down the line. And that's
Yeah.
what we're buying into. This one magic stretch, okay? Like this here.
Yeah. And I think you said in the course as well, like the image is like 90% of the ad, right? Like the headline is super important, but the
It
image is
is.
like the
Yeah.
most.
I mean, the headline helps qualify the ad to the user.
Yeah.
It plays a part in that. And it's important because you can't have the ad without it.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
might say, what's the most important part of the Porsche? Well, if it doesn't have any tires and the tires aren't pumped up, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a little bit like that with your headline as well. Okay. So the
Yeah.
headline helps give it context and it helps draw the right kind of user in. Like this kind of picture here, we were just talking about solar a moment ago. Um,
Yeah.
this is actually one of the vendor's pictures for, I think, Solar Switch or Solar Safe. And normally we wouldn't actually necessarily show the actual deliverables in the ad because often it's just not interesting enough. It doesn't have enough curiosity. But with this here, it does. The actual device itself is strange looking enough to show it.
Yeah, I've seen your examples where it looks like very like DIY and it's like, what the heck is that? And you just get
Exactly.
really well.
Yeah, exactly. So this kind of thing would work well. I also like the fact it looks kind of off grid as well.
Yeah.
That's a nice way to present it, rather than in a house.
Yeah.
I mean
Is
that.
there a specific resolution of the image that you always use? Is it always like 1280, 720, or what resolution do you prefer for these videos?
Yeah, I would size into about 1000 by 700-ish. We'll be able to
Okay.
crop them in Newsbreak anyway, so I'm not too worried
Okay,
about
so they don't have like a set resolution that each
no,
it
no.
can be kind of square, it can be rectangle. Okay.
Well, it has to be rectangular,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay.
But remember, there's also different types of inventory that we have in Newsbreak. We've got the horizontal ads, we've got the vertical ads.
Right.
We've also got video ads in Newsbreak, which convert really well. A lot of people aren't
I
using.
heard. Have you tried using like VO3 for like AI videos, or have you used them like do you create videos yourself, or how do you do that?
Well, I don't. So someone
Okay.
else does it for me. But yeah, I mean, they'll use AI tools to do
Yeah.
that. There's in video is quite a good one if you come
Okay.
across that one. Um, yeah, I mean, even just Canva like can be a great way to go if they've got loads of B-roll. Canva Pro's got loads of B-roll stock footage.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I've heard
But
good things.
there's
That's yeah.
so many tools out there for video AI now. Like
Yeah.
every time I get on a coaching call with someone's come to me and said, "Oh, I found this new AI tool." It's like, cool. I can't keep track of them. There's so many.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know in video.ai is really good. That's
Okay.
what you can
I'll
explore.
probably start with image for now, just since you said like
I,
come up.
I would do images. I like doing images because it's quick and easy to get started, and then
Yeah.
you can see if it works, see if it converts, and then you can switch over to video,
Yeah.
and use it. Well, not necessarily switch over, but layer it on top, maybe
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
a different ad set, so
Yeah.
that you're tapping into that inventory as well.
Yeah. 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 Is that one thing? But like, let's say I get an ad going pretty well on
Yeah.
Newsbreak. Would it be like pretty safe to say that it would also work fairly well on Rev content, for example? Or are they like
Yeah,
complete?
it might do. It might do.
Okay.
With Rev content, I mean, I can do an onboarding with you just to make sure that you're getting the premium traffic because there's definitely different qualities of traffic at
Okay.
some of these different networks. Like Taboola, for example, if you just go and sign up without being assigned a rep, you will get traffic, but it won't be their premium traffic.
Okay.
You,
Let's just start with Newsbreak and do like one,
yeah,
two.
yeah, yeah.
I,
You'll just get the secondary traffic.
yeah.
With some networks, some of the bigger networks like Taboola or Outbrain, you have to make a sizable deposit, and then
Okay.
what a rep's going to do is manually enable. They're going to manually whitelist the premium placements in your account.
Okay. Well, let's just focus on
Yeah,
Newsbreak first. So yeah.
I don't think it's necessary anyway.
Yeah.
You can have
Do
a
you
look.
reckon you can make like a lot of money just on Newsbreak, right? Like that's
Yeah,
all.
I do. Yeah, I mean, even with some of the offers that we were discussing earlier, with some of your, I know you don't want to do it, but you might even be able to run some of your make money stuff on there.
Yeah. I mean, I could try affiliate
Like,
offers where I get a CPA. I would be completely fine with that. I just don't really want the refunds and support
no,
of
no, no.
content.
I would explore it though. Like, if you know something converts, I mean, there's a very good chance it'll be only you doing it.
Yeah, and I mean, I do have a lot of connections in the make money online
Yeah,
space. I mean, I know some of the biggest people. I don't know if you've ever heard of a guy named Philip Johansson. He's got
yeah.
a, yeah, yeah, I know him. I've met him several times.
Oh, cool, cool,
I
cool. Yeah.
talked to his ex-girlfriend quite a lot still
Oh,
because,
right, okay.
and I know his business partner very well. We went to Orlando a couple of years ago for the ClickFunnels event. So
Nice.
yeah, I know them. And I mean, Philip has done like, I think $40 million now in
Yeah,
3 years, selling his high ticket product for like 2,000 to 2,500. So, I mean, yeah, I do have really good connections with those guys. I can get 100% commissions throughout the funnel on their low ticket products. So something like that, yeah, we could explore that as well for sure.
definitely. 100%, 100%. So always start from the VSL backwards and just check that your pictures are offering some kind of solution. I think that's really the key.
Yeah,
Like I say, it's not wrong to show diagrams. Like if you were doing a prostate offer, you could show perhaps the prostate area glowing. But I think what's converted best for me is just showing solution orientated pictures that also encapsulate the idea of the hook as well. So what would be far better is maybe an old guy going into the bathroom. So you've got some context with the bathroom, maybe drinking some strange green drink. Like I would much rather show something like that than perhaps just an old guy like this. Someone
yeah,
showing something. I know someone's shown this for memory loss, but I don't think that kind of thing qualifies enough. I think you need more.
yeah. That's not really a show-stopping image either. Just
No,
looks like
it's not. And it's not wrong. Don't get me wrong, it's not wrong.
yeah,
But I want yours to be better. Like,
yeah,
I much prefer something like that where it is show stopping.
yeah. That looks like a fun image. Actually, I like that one.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure about the thing on the right here. I think that's a bit abstract, personally.
Yeah.
Abstract things are a conversion killer as well.
Okay.
And it's just keeping in mind you aren't the avatar. So
Yeah.
a lot of the time you're going to be showing this to lower level education
Yeah.
prospects.
Yeah.
So it's got, and to be honest, you wouldn't want to overcomplicate your images anyway, because a lot of this is subconscious. If someone's thinking too much about the ad, you've lost them because
Yeah.
the moment they start thinking, they're going to scroll away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all subliminal messaging. They want to just find themselves on your landing page. They'll just click and go through to your page, and that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
So simple things work best. Don't overcomplicate your pictures. I've had people show me all sorts of different things and give me really elaborate explanations as to why this picture works. And but if you've had to give that explanation, your user's not going to go through that same thought process. So it's not going to work. They're just going to scroll past.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're competing with lots of other ads here. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I think this kind of thing would be quite interesting for maybe a digestive offer, but I think curiosity is created in very different ways as well. Like you can have it created obviously through the context, but also sometimes the texture of a picture can really add to the curiosity as well. Like here, we've got these sesame seeds that have kind of collected around these pickled onions or whatever they are inside here.
Yeah.
So I want you to think about the context of everything you're showing too. Just like if they were actually inside some kind of jar. Well, actually, the jar is very powerful in itself because what do people do in jars? They store things. And there's been a really clear process to produce what's gone into the jar. So again, you're getting somebody into process-based, results-based, um, template-based thinking. You know, human beings really just want a quick fix a lot of the time. We just want a template to live our life by.
Yeah.
Um, we want a quick fix. It's a natural inclination, and that's what these VSLs kind of take advantage of to some extent. They
Yeah. Yeah.
show this quick fix, yeah. Just like this, I mean, you're the best person to understand it because think about some of the products you've seen. Well, all you have to do is follow this free, simple step process. You know, this
Oh
free
yeah. Everything you make, by the way,
always
is
the same,
very
yeah.
simple.
Yeah,
You barely
very,
have to
very
say
simple process for success. All you have
click
to follow this.
buttons.
No discussion about all of the subtleties that occur outside of that that determine
Yeah.
that success. But this is what people buy into. So
Yeah.
this is what you need to show. This is the great picture for energy, okay?
Yeah.
So weird device at the top of the hill. Also, you'll notice that the promise of the offer or the hook, whatever you want to call it, okay, the idea, the concept, it's always centralized as well. So the best images centralize the idea. That gives authority. So if you had the idea maybe to one side of the image here, it wouldn't be quite as effective. Think
Yeah.
about a expert in their field on stage with loads of humans looking up to them. That gives authority. It's the same with your pictures here. So centralize your idea, like this one here. I don't like this because it's a bit grainy, but they've done a good job of centralizing the hook. Okay.
Yeah.
So your image just wants to show one thing, I would say. I mean, you can do before and afters. That's another chat. But if you do the split screen, those two pictures have to work together to produce an effect that couldn't just be achieved with one on its own, I would say.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
very important because a lot of people misuse the split screen because they found, and it's always the same reason they give. They found two pictures they like, but maybe the vertical and not horizontal, so they just glue them together to produce a horizontal
Yeah. Yeah.
picture
Yeah. Yeah.
so they
Yeah.
can get it onto the traffic source, but they have no meaning. I want you to think about context all the time, okay? So, like this sort of thing here, someone's showing that for a prostate ad. Again, not wrong, but I didn't really qualify very well. It'd be far better if you're showing a situation like that, maybe some kind of vector picture where the prostate area has been highlighted. I think that would qualify much better.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of this kind of thing here, but you will see it happen. You will see it on the traffic sources. Also, you just got an old guy here. But really, wouldn't it be far better him walking into the bathroom with a strange drink, or maybe he's in the bathroom making up some kind of drink from maybe baking soda or apple cider vinegar.
Yeah.
Baking soda is very effective in your ads as well. Reason is because people naturally associate it with remedies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got that proven idea to it. It's got that remedy based. It gets someone into remedy based thinking. And
Yeah.
all of these ads that you see here, all the best ones, they will all show home remedies. And that's what somebody's looking for. They're looking for a holistic home remedy that's a quick fix and provides a template for success, just like all of these do. So,
Yeah.
like this one here. That's a good one. That's similar to what we saw before. Um, the tinnitus ones are interesting because I know and agree, yes, it's a supplement at the end of the day that someone's going to get on the other side of the VSL. So the deliverable doesn't have to align with the exact concept in the ad, is what I'm trying to say. The hook's more important.
Yeah.
So, um, like where you've got you've got like the bottle to the ear idea, or sometimes you see the spoon tipped up to the ear, maybe tipping in some kind of oil.
Yeah.
That doesn't have to align with the end product because a lot of people think there's an incongruence there, and there isn't. As long as you're delivering upon this theme on the landing page, you'll be fine. You can show
Yeah.
stuff like this. So, yeah, and actually, I think that is, if you were to Google this, I think that can actually offer a bit of temporary tinnitus relief. Actually, the bottle to the end, I think that's maybe why it does work quite well as
Okay.
an angle. But yeah, you can try. Excuse me, you can try that as an angle. It'll work
Yeah.
definitely get conversions. Obviously, there's a lot of people that have done it before, but I'd be looking at that thinking, okay, well, how can I offer that up in a slightly different way? Maybe I can use a different type of bottle, or maybe I could have something different over the year. But essentially, you're qualifying that particular area of the body, aren't you? And that's why that can work.
Yeah.
We can talk deeper maybe next time about congruence from ad to lander.
Sure.
So what I wouldn't do is necessarily show the bottle at the ad level, and then on the landing page, somebody's maybe I don't know, maybe they're just like at the doctors, and with the doctor.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
still have that kind of concept on the landing page to
Yeah.
deliver on that expectation. But it doesn't have to align with the actual deliverables at the end of the VSL. I think that's what confuses people when they come from e-com, especially, where it's a very different process to VSL. That would never work with VSL, that approach. Um, Cool. So yeah, I mean that's an example of where you're just showing the diagram, but I think you need more than that. Like it needs an area in there, perhaps glowing. Uh,
Yeah.
so not wrong to show those kind of pictures, but I love these solution orientated ones a lot more. Like this one for knee pain, that would be far better.
Yeah.
Or I might have like a pink bandage over the knee, so maybe I get a bit of color in there as well. Or maybe it's a bandage over the knee with maybe some leaves underneath. Like so,
I actually saw that. I don't know which one you're talking about. I saw that one on Asterix earlier today. Someone
cool.
was using it looks like toilet paper and a big ass leaf. And
Yeah,
I looked at that and I was like, what the hell is going on?
I know.
And I guess that's
Well,
exactly what you mean.
exactly. But
Yeah.
it's remedy orientated.
Yeah.
And what do people associate with leaves and dock leaves? And there's already these connotations that come with
Yeah.
healing.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, just like this here with the spoon again. Spoons are very powerful because you can
Okay.
stir with them. Okay. And when
Yeah.
you obviously stirring shows an active process. And we've talked about those active processes producing results. That's the expectation that's being set up in the user's mind. That gets them committing to your ad. And then, like I said, the deliverable later, the actual product. Um, is just a way to satisfy that need that's already been created earlier down the line.
Yeah.
So they commit to the hook, the product comes along. Okay, well, I bought into the hook, so I need the product. And that's kind of how it works.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
definitely.
Anyway, I think you'll be great at these.
Yeah,
Just
I mean, obviously, I'll have to learn. I'll show them to you
yeah,
then next week on our call. I'll try and create like,
yeah. Just go crazy. I'm not going to say like do this exact thing, do this exact thing.
yeah,
You'll know what to do. Just
yeah,
choose three markets, okay?
yeah.
What I'm going to do as well, Jonas, after the call, I'm going to send you a load of templates for
Oh,
Convertri.
nice.
So these are all sharing codes. So I'll just send you the codes out. I'll also send you some sample landing page copy. If
Cool.
you want, and if you want to get started with that too, go for it. And we can do a big blitz in next call and
Yeah,
look to get you launched out as soon as possible. Okay.
yeah. I'd love to get started as soon as possible, for
Awesome.
sure.
Yeah, there's various ones here. I mean, this is like the classic one that obviously you would have seen before. That's why I just call it
Do
VSL.
you have like a favorite, or is it just a
This
bad
one.
thing?
This is
Okay.
probably, yeah, for VSL, normally I'll start with something like this. And all you need to do is just change your code. But
Yeah. So
they've all been
picture
optimized.
with a play button, some kind of headline,
You
a
got it.
little bit
Yeah,
of text, and a
exactly.
button, and that's it.
They've all been optimized for
Okay.
conversion to CTR
Okay.
already. Okay. When you're using Convertri, just make sure, I don't know if you've used it before, but just make sure when you're editing on desktop, if you make any changes to the templates, just go ahead into mobile and change at
Okay.
the same time. Because otherwise, if you start dragging stuff around in desktop, you have to do that in mobile too. Otherwise, you end up with everything in a big mess.
Okay. Okay.
Keep that in mind, okay?
Sure.
But I'll send all those over to you.
Cool.
First step really is the ads. So just
Yeah.
blitz those for me. Let's see
Yeah.
what you come back with. I'm going to give you some really in-depth critique next time. Think about all those psychological implications that we've discussed as
Yeah.
well.
I'm sure you'd have a ton of critique. I mean, that's the only way to learn as well. That
It is. It
you need
is.
to show you, because
I'm
I say,
sure.
okay, I think this looks good, and you're going to say, well, it's decent, but this is what I don't
Exactly.
like. Yeah.
Exactly. This is how we
Exactly.
take it to the next level. Yeah, and that's what really makes the difference when we go live.
Yeah.
But I think you'll be great at it. I don't see. I'm not concerned.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. But as I said, I mean, you're obviously going to say a lot of things. So I'm probably going to learn a ton on the next call,
Yeah.
because that's when I'm going to feel like, okay, so I did this wrong. Should have been more
Yeah.
like this. So that's going to be just interesting. So I'm looking forward to
Definitely. That's
fail as
great.
well, because that's how you learn. So I mean,
That's the right attitude.
yeah, cool. Well, thank you so much. I'll get started creating a ton of creatives. Send over the
Excellent.
landing page templates, and then I'll try and create some of those as well. And then I'll show you headline, landing page, images
Perfect.
in the next call, and then we'll get started. And
Yeah, and then we'll just choose one of them to go live with for first
yeah,
campaign.
yeah, for sure. So is the email that I've emailed you on now, is that
That's
your
perfect.
preferred?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my main email anyway, tom@revenuetactics.com. So just email
Okay.
me
So
there.
if I have any questions during the week, I'll just ask.
Always here for you. Yeah, whatever you need, I'm here.
Okay.
Just email me. No
All
problem.
right, cool. Well, yeah, I'll get started with the credits then, and then I'll schedule a call for next week, and
Sounds good.
I'll see you then.
All right.
Cool.
Great to
Thank you
see
so
you.
much. All
Enjoy
right.
chatting. All right, you take care. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye for now.